Hello everyone from China. This is our third day in quarantine, and so far so good. Not much to report. We got Disney Plus today, 7-day free trial. So if you have any recommendations of something good to watch, we can do. Please share those with us, and maybe we'll watch something. And things are kind of back to normal. I had a work call this morning on Skype, and Kanan is doing his school, and Max is next door doing his school, and we're doing well. Our temperatures are down. It's sad to see so many new cases of the virus in America, and on the one hand it's bad to see, on another hand it's good to see that people are being tested. A lot of times when numbers are down, it's just because we're not being tested and we don't know who's sick. So at least we're finding people who are sick and being able to hopefully treat them and have the technology and the beds and medicine to help protect those people. I know a lot of people are trying to stay indoors, stay away from other people, and I think that's a good thing. And as much as you can, to help protect other people as well. Maybe you've seen, I woke up this morning to news that China has closed its borders to all foreigners coming in. I guess returning Chinese can keep coming in. From what I understand, they're not, according to the numbers the Chinese government releases, there are no new cases from China in China. The only new cases that arise in China are from people who are bringing it in from outside the country. Unfortunately, this is creating a lot of racism against foreigners here in China, maybe similar to what happened and continues to happen in other countries towards Chinese people. Especially in the earlier days when people were blaming the Chinese for this virus. They would refuse service to them, they would yell at them in public, and various other things. And now that same thing is happening to a lot of foreigners here in China. The reality is that 90%, just yesterday, a government official came out and said 90% of the incoming cases are from returning Chinese, and 10% are from foreigners. And so I don't know, closing the borders for this time will stop that 10%, but it won't stop the influx of returning Chinese. And so, just this whole situation just makes you wonder, we don't know what our future is. We don't know. It makes, second guess decisions. Should we come back to China? Should we go to America? Should we stay in Thailand? We can never know the right answer to any of those until maybe at the end, or even if there is a right answer. And so we're feeling like the decision we made is good. We're happy to be in China. We're happy that we're here, but it opens up questions for our future. And as you know, we're supposed to move to Lithuania next in this August and start a new job in Lithuania, a new ministry in Lithuania. But now with everything the way the world is, who knows what will be in August. And maybe most of you don't know, but the ministry we have been invited to participate in Lithuania at LCC International University is mission work, and as such it is not a salaried position like you would get maybe at a university in America. Instead, they require financial support, the teachers to bring financial support with them. The way that works is that people give directly to the university. The university in America is registered as a charity, and people can give to the university, not directly to us, but it's given for us, and that money is then given to us as a salary from the university. And our salary is a set amount. no matter the dollar amount coming in support. But of course, if they're not getting enough support in to cover your expenses, then maybe you can't, continue working there for more than 1 year. And so it's always hard to raise support. It's always hard to ask people to buy in to a vision that you have for ways in which you can participate with God and telling people around the world about Jesus. It's easy for me to have that passion and to understand it, but to communicate it with others is always hard. Always we can be made to feel like we're begging from other people, and nobody wants to beg. But now, in a situation where people are losing their jobs, people are getting sick around the world, it's especially hard. And so we're praying about that. We're still committed to going to Lithuania. We believe that it is the one place that we have found so far where our giftedness and our passions align, to where we can teach people not only about Jesus, but we can also bless them by giving them a good quality education at an affordable price. That people from the students from the countries they're coming from maybe don't have the opportunity anywhere else, and they can't afford to go to nicer universities. And so we work on support so that we can provide opportunities for students from around the world to have a good quality education, so that maybe they can change the course of their lives and their families' lives for the next several generations, and also be introduced to Jesus, as most of the students, although it is a Christian university, most of the students are not Christians themselves, and they come from all over the world. They come from over 50 countries. And I was just rambling here a little bit. Got nothing else to do. I was talking to my mom the other day, chatting with my mom, and I said, it's not much different, I don't think, asking people to support this university to pay our salary as what many universities do when they ask their alumni to donate money, to continue to pay it forward for other people to continue to be able to have that same education that they got. And so that's what we're doing. We're asking people to pay it forward for other people, for people in Russia and Ukraine and Georgia and Afghanistan and Iraq and Syria and Belarus and Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan and all over the world, so that they can get a good quality education. So we're still committed to that. We're still passionate and excited about that. But how do we ask people to partner in a time of crisis? We don't know. And so we're praying about that. And I want to ask you as well to pray about it. And join us in praying for, and not only this, but just for God to be glorified in bad times, for people of faith to live out our calling, to be a light to the nations, and to be a blessing to the nations, to not be controlled by fear, to not be controlled by paranoia, but to live our lives in love and self-sacrifice, to give to other people in this time, whether it's delivering food to people, whether it's creating hand soap to hand out to your friends and coworkers and neighbors. Maybe it's just staying at home, and so you don't possibly infect people who are sick, and so you can help our medical care workers. It's a time to not think of ourselves, but to think of other people, to bless other people, to serve other people, to love other people in the name of Jesus. And so this video is a bit longer, but I just wanted to share some of what we're thinking and worries that we have. But even in a time of worry, we're trying to stay positive. We're trying to look at the good and trust in Jesus. And so please comment on these posts. I've been asked if people can share them. Yes, you can share them with others. If you have questions for us, let us know, and maybe I'll encourage Lucy to share something. She might not can do YouTube like I can. I don't know that she has it on her phone and her phone's acting up. Maybe she can do a Facebook video or something like that. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you for communicating with us, praying for us, and we continue to pray for you as well. Take care. Goodbye.